Howdy-ho! Welcome to Paul Catalina's Top 5 SEC QBs, presented by Texas Beef House. I'm technically on vacation right now, but out of the goodness of my heart, because I'm a saintly man, I've decided to do another Top 5 for you guys. You won't have them at all next week. I'm just going to tell you, they're not. If you contact me next week for the Top 5, it would be Top 5 pool drinks that I just had. And probably at any given day, it's just the same ones 5 times because you don't want to mix too much when you're out in the sun. That's how you get sick. But please go to TexasBeefHouse.com where you won't get sick at all and use our promo code SICK'EM10 for your first order on some of the best, if not the best, Wagyu beef you can get in the country at TexasBeefHouse.com. Top 5 SEC QBs. Don't come for me, SEC fans, but this is just my estimation, and these are very, very close. This is a great QB league. If you're the king, you get to reap the spoils. Number 5, Brady Cook at Mizzou. Led Mizzou to their best season in many, many years last year. Prototypical everything. He's big. He's got a strong arm. He does all of that well. Stands in the pocket, delivers the pass well. And he's got Luther Burden to throw to. He's got good running backs. He's got Theo Weiss. He's going to put up big numbers. Mizzou's going to win a lot of games this year. Brady Cook's a dude who you're going to see playing on Sundays as well, or at least getting the opportunity to. He's got everything the scouts like. Look, this is like the perfect form here. You're looking at this, and this is Brady Cook pretty much all the time at Mizzou. Number 4, Jaxson Dart at Ole Miss, a dual-threat quarterback, a guy who's winning a lot of ball games, and a guy who has a ton more weapons around him. And you'll really see what Jaxson Dart can do this year as Ole Miss has pushed all their chips to the middle of the table in the NIL game to try to compete and win the SEC, something they have not done in a very, very, very long time. Jaxson Dart, he can score with his feet. He can make things happen through the air. He's going to have great skilled position players all around him. He's going to have a great offensive line, and that defense should be much improved just by adding Walter Nolan alone. And Ole Miss is going to win a bunch of games this year, and Jaxson Dart is going to put up a lot of numbers. As a matter of fact, I would not be surprised to see Jaxson Dart at least in the top 5 of the Heisman voting this year if Ole Miss does what they think they're going to do. Number 3, Quinn Ewers at Texas. Now, look, there's going to be somebody on this list that Quinn Ewers beat, and you're going to get mad. I get it. He is fantastic. He's really, really good. He's winning more and more each season. He's coming to his own more and more each season. He's going to be a high draft pick. All those things are true. He's got maybe the best arm out of anybody on this list for sure. But just as the overall quarterback, I need to see one more year of development before I'm fully in on him being the best in the SEC. But I really do like Quinn Ewers' skill set. I like what he can do. I like the way he's led this Texas team. All those things are good about him, but I've got him at number 3 right now. Number 2, Carson Beck at UGA. Probably the first quarterback off the board if the draft was held today. Now, that may not hold true, but showed last year where he is in the development. He is going up, 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 up. Georgia is Georgia. They're going to put up big numbers. Blah, 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 blah. All those things about Kirby Smart. You can say it again and again and again. We're on the hamster wheel about the Bulldogs. But Carson Beck is excellent. Again, another prototypical guy. Look at all that. Just looks just like Brady Cook does there. Tall and lean and a big, strong arm, good form, good passes, all those things you want, accurate. He is a guy who's also going to win a ton of games. And number 1, and I know this will not be without some controversy, Jalen Milroe at Alabama. And the reason I say this is there's not a more complete athlete on this list than Jalen Milroe. And from the Texas game where they lost, to the USF game where he was benched, to the end of the year where they went to the playoff, he got better and better and better and better and better. And I think with the offseason of that confidence, it's only going to make him more lethal. And you cannot take chances with him on the field. You had to have a Michigan defense that was incredibly disciplined to contain him before. Most of the teams they play, even the good ones, won't have a defense like Michigan did last year, and he's going to make them pay a lot. Maybe Alabama takes a step back, wins and losses, because they're in a coaching transition and the great Nick Saban isn't there anymore. But I know one guy who's not going to take a step back. It's Jalen Milroe, who is absolutely maybe the best athlete completely in all of college football this year, and he will put up some very, very, very big numbers. Well, I hope you guys have as much fun next week as I'm going to be while I'll be drunk in a pool. So, Smokey and Craig, wrap it up.